How to launch a product in America. No, let me rephrase that. How to launch an American-made product on American soil. That's what we're doing this week. And I thought this is going to go way easier than it is launching this sandal. We're going to call it the Built by Freedom sandal. The Built by Freedom flop. In short, the Freedom Flop. Part of the reason we're calling it the Built by Freedom Flop is because we trademarked Built by Freedom, and it has to be used in a product, probably a footwear product and an apparel product. So this one will be the Built by Freedom Flop, and I'm not sure when this vlog is coming out, but it'll be released on August the 13th. Today's August the 11th. Maybe I can work this video in earlier, but my vlogs are like 4 days ahead, right? So there's a little bit of delay between what's happening in the moment and when you're seeing that. And that gives me time to let the vlog marinate a little bit and make sure it's something I want to upload. There's only been like, I don't know, 2 or 3 that I haven't uploaded that I shot that I was like, yeah, I'm not putting that out there. Either I don't think you're gonna enjoy it, or it's just not value added. So now there's not a lot of pruning. I don't know how many days I've been doing this. I think it's got to be close to 50, 60, 70 days. So most of the time I just do these like one takes and I can upload it. It's a really light lift for me. But I want to bring you inside a launch today. I want to bring you inside launching this product, the Freedom Flop, because it has been really difficult to make this product. We've had to get new lasts, which is the shape of the foot with the thong between the toe, right? So the last has like this cavity where the thong, so that our footwear developer Mayo can build the product around it. Now the supply chain has been difficult. We got to work on that with Vibram, just getting soles more on time. There's only a few companies in America that can do shoe soles and boot soles. And overall, it's just a different type of construction. You know, I think about sandals almost like unstructured. So in apparel, you have structured bottoms and unstructured bottoms. Structured bottoms would be like jeans, and then unstructured bottoms would be like a pair of sweatpants. In footwear, what I've come to find out through this process is most of our footwear is structured. It's boots, right? Whereas this flip-flop, your foot can't move around, right? Because it's unstructured, it's free. And so it has to be designed really perfectly. So when you slide it on and then you elevate your foot, it's in the air, that flip-flop doesn't move. It stays in place. It should be easy, but it's taken forever. And now we're finally in full production at the factory. I want to see how this is impacting production. I want to see the quality of the product. I want to go and see marketing. We're going to go see marketing and media. We can check out the emails that are going out, some of the photography being done. Hopefully we can check out the photos that have been done. And we'll talk to Andy on and see how the supply chain is on this thing. So I don't call product drops. I hate that word drop. Please don't ever use that word with origin, because what a drop is it means that an airplane or a container ship is coming over from China, and then they lift that container off of that ship and they drop it on the ground. Origin, everything is built from the soil that I stand. And so it's a launch. We launch it, right? Upwards. It doesn't get dropped down on top of us. So it's product launch week. and my whole team, they know this. They always use the word launch, not drop. Drop is like this, I don't know, it's just a weird term for every other brand that is importing junk from Asia. So launch week, August 13th, and I think we only have enough to make 1,000 sandals, which isn't a lot, because I think we're only charging like $98. Like we wanted a product that was accessible to everybody at a price point that was also acceptable to everybody, accessible and acceptable to everybody. And so we really went to work on figuring out how to do this, and building processes where we could trim enough cost but still bring forward an incredibly durable, valuable, origin level quality product at a fairly affordable price. I mean, it's still a made in America sandal, but I know the team's pushing for a $98 price point, which I'm so stoked on. So 1,000 isn't going to be enough. So the team ordered enough materials for another 2,000 units, so 3,000 total. But I don't know how they're going to launch it yet. I don't know what they decided on timing. Are they going to do a pre-order? How many black pairs versus how many brown pairs, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll probably take you inside today and we'll talk with them about that. Are there small things I want to do to the sandal? Yes. Is the sandal good enough? Is it still best in class? Yes. This is part of launching a product and just launching it. I'll tell you, the first product Origin ever launched was a jiu-jitsu gi. And before we started manufacturing in America for that first year, we were importing from Pakistan like every other loser, because we couldn't find manufacturing, and I didn't have the wherewithal to build a freaking factory in the woods yet. And so that first product we launched, I imported one jiu-jitsu gi. I shot photos of it, and then I went out and I pre-sold, I think it was like 200 units for $40,000. And that was the seed money for Origin originally, was that first order. Was the product perfect? It certainly wasn't. I mean, it was from Pakistan. But you gotta be resourceful. You know, people say to me like, oh, I can't make my stuff in America. And I understand the strains with digging into that supply chain. I mean, it's a difficult supply chain. And I realize it's not a core value of a lot of people. I'm not saying it has to be. I think trade is important. You've heard me say this before, and you'll probably hear me say it many times throughout these vlog posts, but trade is really important. We're looking at a product right now that I want to make that is buffalo down, a bison down, right? So it's the hair, the down hair of the bison that is, when we get our bison leather, that's like the byproduct. But there's no processing to separate the coarse hair from the down hair in the United States. And so I think there might be a company in Italy that can separate those two. So I've got to make a decision myself, like, okay, so it's bison that are grazing on the prairies in America. They're being harvested. The hair would have to be sent to Italy to be separated into down, and then it comes back once it's separated and it's spun into fiber. And this is something I really want to use. I really want to use the whole animal. And normally what we'd do is we'd put out this thing to the world, like, can anybody in America do this for us? Can anybody separate the down hair from the coarse hair? And that is something we're going to do. So we're going to put out a call to arms. Right? We did this with our veg tan midsole. And we're going to do it again with this bison hair. But in the interim, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get it separated, and I want to use that bison down in some products, either in 2026 or 2027. It's incredible. It's better than alpaca. It's better than wool. It's a hollow fiber, a hollow tube fiber. And it's like cashmere. It's super, super soft. It's unbelievable properties. Obviously, I mean, a bison is basically it's like a woolly mammoth, right? It's like a living mastodon. No, I mean, mastodon is elephant. It's like a living, I don't know, ice age mammal is what I'm trying to say. So it's crazy, these bison, and I'm very bullish on bison. Morning. Yeah, it's okay. I'm driving up on your curb to get close enough.
It's all right.
That's,
Have to.
yeah. I'm gonna get a medium cappuccino with caramel flavoring, please, and Apple Pay.
It's gonna be $4.83. It's just gonna ask you a couple questions before you're able to.
Couple of questions. This is new.
The first one's just a confirmation of your total, and then the second one's optional too.
Okay. It just says welcome. There's nothing on it. Here, just leave yourself 20%, and I'm gonna ding my card. Go ahead.
Perfect.
All right. Good.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
That'll be right out.
All right. Thanks. That's called creating friction. Okay, what you just witnessed there. Travis Mills, I'm calling you. I'm gonna say, why are you creating friction in the system? This poor girl had to stretch this card reader out this window. Now the radius of this coffee shop, again, if you've been watching for a few weeks, this is a new coffee shop like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So you can't really turn into the first window to pay. And their card reader isn't cordless, right? Which would be, let me make this cordless so I can pass it to the consumer. It's on like an old telephone cord. And normally I could just reach out and ding it, but now they've added optional questions. It's already slow to get through this drive-through, like freaking super slow. Sometimes I'll sit here and do a whole vlog for like 10 minutes. So you're sticking friction in the system. Take the freaking friction out of the system. Put a little jar that says tips outside the window or something, but pump your customer through the system. Travis, Bob, okay? There's no need for all that friction. So you'll see it is freaking ridiculously sunny. It's August 11th, okay? Here's a wild statistic. Maine, where we are this month, will lose something like 80 minutes of daylight, all right? Like an hour and a half in 30 days. And it's gonna go from warm, 90 degrees today. By the end of the month, we're gonna have like 40, 50 degree nights, all right? And so the weather is gonna change so fast. Morning! We're making jiu-jitsu gis for camp. Oh, and they're listening to Creed this morning. But you know, I'm thinking. What up?
What up? Morning. Yeah, it's
Launch week, huh?
big week. Huge week.
Huge.
Sandals, huge.
Huge week. Yeah, let me see that thing. How long have you been wearing this one for?
A weekend. Yeah.
Oh, you just got these ones? How they feel?
Phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah, they're great.
They got this right
Warm all
underneath.
weekend.
Nice.
The look on the inside, they got the sizing.
Oh yeah. I was let me take this mic off so this can listen to everybody. I was telling all the people on the YouTube about how I love the word drops.
Oh yeah.
Please use the word drop like we're bringing the shit in from freaking China. Actually, let me see that again, Phil, because I'm going to show them the layers of this. How you guys feeling about it? Making enough?
No, we're not making enough.
No, not yet.
Yo, you haven't told them the
Well,
what
pause.
you just sent.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4-layer construction, sandwich construction. Is this a dual density foam? I mean, it feels dual density. I think it is, isn't it?
It is. You have it right here. I can pull it.
Stitched around the whole outside. There's that thong that I was so bullish on using, which is a universal component we're using on our Chelsea boots and now the sandal. And super durable. Even these straps are stitched down here. Even using some of our boot liner, super comfortable on the foot. Yeah, I mean, it's rad. It's rad. What, JP? What's the...
So we sent out the sign up for SMS to get notified
Yeah.
about the sandal. We had 5,000 clicks on it.
Shut the front door.
Right.
Seriously?
Since
Yeah.
it staggered, it was user time zone, so it started at 1 o'clock yesterday, so it finished sending at 4. 5,000 clicks already.
Oh my god.
I'm getting hammered.
And wait till they find out the freaking price point.
Wait
Yeah.
until they find
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Wait until
Exactly.
they find out.
We're still keeping it at $98,
$98.
Right.
which is stupid.
Right.
Stupid awesome. I mean,
It's gonna be great. Like it yeah. We're not. I'm nervous because they worked all day Friday
Right.
and
boots.
Boots.
Oh, they worked.
I went over, with Dylan, was working with them, and so they still don't know how many they can produce. They're still working on the gluing process. They're still working on all that to try to formalize the process.
yeah, I think last I heard it was like 20 an hour, and they're
Right.
trying to get up to like
20 an hour or
Right.
20 a day?
no, I think it was like 20 an hour.
20 an hour.
And I think they're trying to get up to like 40 or 50.
Right.
An hour.
They're not even halfway
Right.
to where they want to be.
Hmm.
But
So what are we launching for
we're launching
quantities?
So right now we got
Launching for quantities.
Yeah, launching, not dropping.
No.
We got to talk to Andy, but right now the plan is we'll have 1,000 ready to go.
Yeah.
Like we'll ship within 7 to 10,
Uh-huh.
and then the following probably 2 to 3,000 will be a little later than that, probably within 2 to 4 weeks, and then beyond that probably 6 to 8.
So we launching all 3,000 or?
It's gonna be
We're just gonna change the.
it's gonna be like boots.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's gonna be like boots.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So
Right.
the biggest thing that we're asking of the back end is we cannot sell out. I don't even care if it's 8 to 10 weeks. When people come to the website, they need to be able to add it to their cart.
Yep.
Because we've hyped this so much. There's
Yeah.
going to be so much traffic. There's going to be so much demand.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a repeat of the boat shoot where
Mhm.
you're just like, hey, I was on the insiders list and I still missed out. Like
Mhm.
that's not good. Like even if it's 8 to 10 weeks, here's your opportunity. They're in high demand. Get your order in. Get in line.
Okay.
You know, these are handmade in Maine. Like, well, we can tell that entire story, but I don't want to. You want to talk about conversion rate? We're going to drive 10,000 people to Sandal and they can't buy it. Conversion rate's going to tank. So they need to be able to add it to cart.
And Andy knows this.
Yeah. He's acutely aware of it.
He
He feels the pressure. But hey, here's your specs. It is so non-marking, right? So the sole is it's a non-marking, non-slip. It's actually oil resistant. It's a Maximum Light Regent outsole. It keeps you steady on wet decks, locker room tiles, and gravel driveways. Military spec shock absorption. It's a Max Light midsole designed to exceed U.S. military standards for cushioning and durability, which is why it feels so good when you put it on.
Yeah. Feels great.
Yeah. So,
And
and
then,
it
of
uses
course, you
all
got-
the same materials as our boots. The same boot leather. It's the boot threads.
Threads,
it's-
lining on the thong,
the
and
lining.
even the freaking little webbing that's on our Chelsea boots.
Yeah.
Such a cool
It's
story.
built like a boot
Yeah.
as a sandal, so it is rugged.
We go back and
And
forth.
it floats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back and forth on because we don't want. I mean, it is a hefty sandal,
Mhm.
right? Like you could,
Right.
I mean, it's made.
That thing is made
you
to
could hit
last.
somebody with
Oh,
it,
bro.
Yeah.
but
You could
Yeah.
it's
whack a fool with that thing.
Yeah.
it's gonna
gonna hit somebody.
Yeah, I can make my children behave in the back seat with that one. Just
If there's one magic of a good sandal, it's can you hit somebody?
Can you? Oh no, bro, that would.
I mean, like,
You'd get arrested.
I mean, it's like, you know what my wife said when I brought him home? She was like, "That's some good bug slapping."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Joe getting some love. Look at this, just handsome feller. Look at that handsome feller.
I don't have. Morning.
What's up? What's up?
Morning. Morning.
So this is high friction.
Yep.
This is high friction. Now, I just went through the drive-through at Travis Mills and Bob's coffee shop downtown, and it's very high friction. Did you go through this morning?
No.
Okay. They now want you to take the device into your vehicle and then answer a bunch of questions before you can swipe your card.
Oh my God.
And it already takes,
Riding off with the device.
it already takes, how long does it take to get through that? Like 10 minutes to get through that whole thing. But this high friction is actually brand-driven friction, which is different because the consumer is getting something exclusive, right? So it's like Ogilvy on Advertising 101. You're giving them an opportunity to get in early, and so even though there's friction for them to put their email address into the list, they know they're going to get something on the back end. So it adds to the consumer experience, not takes away from it. Two different types of friction. That was just for this vlog. Okay, now we can go back to
What
this.
we're talking about here is we could potentially sell out in like a nano and a half of a second, but we're still going to mass email people that we have this thing, but we don't.
You're looking very Little House on the Prairie today. I really like it. I like this look.
Thanks.
I do. Is this like a chambray? What is this? This is like a chambray here. Huh, it's a good look. It's a good fall look.
Okay.
So,
Oh, we're not launching to the insiders. We're just telling them about it?
No, we're gonna
insiders
launch
get
it.
early access.
How many do we have?
We're not selling.
Not enough.
We're selling until
They're like boots.
we're at 8 to 10 boots.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's
No,
like
I didn't know that. Okay.
They're like boots.
Got it. Makes sense.
So
Sounds
right
like
now,
sounds like there needs to be some serious thresholds there, because
10,000 units.
fucking a lot of units. I love it, but
we have a meeting with Andy in an hour, but right now the plan is the first 1,000 will be on the first, whatever the lead time is going to be. It could be 7 to 10, it could be 1 to 2 weeks. We'll confirm that with Andy. After those first 1,000 are gone, which will likely be in nanoseconds, we'll go to a longer lead time. And just like with boots, just like with Statesman, we will track that. If we've got to go big, if it needs to be 8 to 12 weeks, so
No.
be it. It'll be 8 to
Yeah,
It'll be
that's exactly what
I
we'll do.
completely trust Andy
That's
on this. Don't worry. I completely trust Andy on this. Don't worry about the fulfillment times. He has done this for years with us with key launches and everything. So we're good. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was just talking with the team about the sandals launch and everything. I'm gonna go over to the factory and just see how everything's going. But how are you feeling about everything?
I wish I felt better. I mean, the plan right now is by the end of the day tomorrow, have a good number for what to assume for daily output to calculate back order.
So by the end of the day tomorrow, have a number for daily output to calculate quantity for back order. So when we launch, we'll say 7 to 10 days or 1 to 2 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, etc.
Yep.
Okay. Cutting it close, but that's the Origin way, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay. I'm gonna go over anything you want me to like check on, look at, like just put my eyeballs on.
Nothing in particular. I mean, Dylan and I are talking all the time, so I've got a pretty good understanding where he's at.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, I'm worried about their ability to make boots and sandals at the same time. So that's why we're saying we're not going to know until tomorrow, because I don't know what you heard about Friday, but they fought delamination issues all morning trying to solve that. They got it all solved, but
Delamination
Yeah,
on the sandals.
Yeah, between the EVA and the midsole. So I think
Really?
they got it solved, but we didn't get a ton of output from it, and we still just don't have a good run to know, like, this is what we can expect with this number of people.
Okay. I'm sure you'll hear from Justin, but there was like 5,000 people that clicked through to sign up for early access. So, good lead indicator. Yeah, you didn't hear then.
No, yeah, he sent a message on Slack this morning. I'm like, God, it's
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we might really have to talk about, is there a path to doing this without making boots for one day a week or something? I don't know. It's
Well, you're
things to ramp up.
Yep. Yeah, we got to put obviously a push on hiring. I talked to Amanda about that while we were down in North Carolina. So, get a fire team around it for sure. And what do we need up here? 10 people in Maine and 40 people in North Carolina or something like that?
Probably over the next 6 months about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just got to take other channels. It's not because these people aren't going on like Indeed, So it's just got to add local activations. So I have some thoughts. YouTube pre-roll, that type of stuff. Instagram, Facebook, where folks are, looking for their entertainment. That's where we want to plug into. All this will be footwear manufacturing. So long-term strategic vision is this whole plant expands to a point where fulfillment gets pushed out of the plant. Dylan's always optimistic. Always optimistic. How we feeling?
Oh, it's Monday.
Huh?
It's Monday.
Dill?
What's going on?
What's the good news?
So we've started production on the sandal.
Are you sick?
I'm just getting over it.
COVID or?
No, there's like a summer cold that went around the factory. I ended up just getting it like last Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
Starting
production on the sandal?
Yeah, so we're working on that right now.
How's it going so far?
It took a couple days, so we started last week. And it took a couple days to really figure out kind of the speed bumps, but now that we've got everything ironed out and we figured out all the issues we were having, it's going pretty good. So we had some sole separation issues.
Yeah, and you said there was some delamination.
Yep, but we figured that out, so we're in a good spot now.
All right. Well, show me that shit if you got, unless you're busy.
Not really. I was just trying to figure out what we're gonna need for our soles for the iron side.
I know we got so much going on because we got this here iron side we're working on. Okay, we've got the lifestyle boot with a streamlined toe. We've got obviously the toe cap, which on the same last as this, plus the sandal, plus the sneaker project for spring. So.
Yeah, so these are kind of the first few that are coming off the line. Got a few things we gotta work out with these, but we've solved all the issues. We're just gonna clean these up a little bit.
What compared to like making a pair of boots, were you thinking this was going to be like easier or harder?
I thought it would be a lot easier.
And
Sure. It's only hard because we're kind of like ramping up everything right now.
yeah,
So trying to ramp up, and then we're trying to hire more people now because
Yeah.
we're ramping up. So like in 20 minutes here, I have an interview with somebody,
yeah.
hopefully to help out with sandal production.
So the product. Let's take a look at the product.
First few.
Product looks good. This hasn't been through inspection yet though, right?
Right.
Set up here.
Yeah, so this is kind of like our lasting area. We've been doing the lasting right here.
So kind of a, how you doing, man? Good, you?
Try to make some sandals for you.
Yeah. How many a day do you think we're gonna get?
I'm gonna shoot for 50 today. Right now, it's kind of just been me and one other person off and on. So I'm gonna get as close as I can to 50 for you today, and then hopefully we'll be able to do more than that as we get like the rest of the stuff hooked up. And
yeah,
because I'm still going back and forth from here to scouring, to finishing.
For boots.
Yeah,
or for the sandals.
For sandals, yeah. I might have to jump over mock toe later today. I think we switched over to mock toe, but
yeah.
I think I can time it out so I can mock toe while I'm waiting for glue to dry.
All right, so we'll know by the end of the day then.
Yeah.
What
And you gotta remember, it's periodically having people over, but it's supposed to just been me. So if we get a couple people over, I should be able to make a lot more.
Gotta get the team built up and then also kind of streamline the system, the process, because it's kind of like chunked out right now.
Yeah.
It's more like a sampling process than a production process. We'll get it. There were 5,000 people that clicked on the email.
Yeah.
That want the sandals. So.
I know, and I wish I could tell you I'd make you 5,000 right off the get-go. We're getting there though. Like I said, it's a process like anything we do.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at all those emails.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of emails using Figma, laying out the month.
Choo.
So we got the first initial early access email.
Excuse me.
Sunday.
Move that. Zoom in on that thing. So this is the one that went out for the one that got 5,000 click-throughs.
Yeah, for those that wanted to sign up for our SMS to get notified.
Friction, but for freedom. We're creating friction for a purpose.
Yeah.
Not for the sake of friction.
Yeah.
Like my coffee this morning.
So we got some good response on that, and people are informed, and they're getting the news as we.
What's the next one?
So I'm working on the launch email for Wednesday. Gonna get some photos. Colin took some shots Friday. He's gonna be editing those, and I'm gonna.
Did you guys do anything with like the breakout of materials, like because it's a 4-layer construction or anything, or like all the components on like a flat?
I think we.
Or top down or anything.
You know if we got any components to do a flat layer?
I don't think we've gotten them.
Okay.
The components? No, you're working on the photos, Colin?
Yeah.
How do they look?
Not too bad. Just trying to even this out a little bit. Flatten it. Add some shadow back in.
Nice.
This little side view. Look at all the deets.
Look at all the deets. It would be cool to have like all the components kind of like, because it's a
layered up, stacked like
or I'm just saying like flat, like the top down shot.
Yeah.
Where you could see like all the pieces.
Similar to what we did with the boat shoot.
Exactly what we did with the boat shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll tell Gabe too. That'd be cool. What's Justin working on?
I think he is working on social posts for the week.
For the sandals, or for just in general?
In general, I think specifically, especially for the sandals.
Okay.
As they work through the whole supply chain and factory building of the sandals. And
Yeah, which was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like way more than I thought. We're hiring here at the boot plant in Farmington, Maine. Badass team, badass product, footwear plant. Making everything. And next year we're making sneakers, which is totally cool. All right, so we're about to get into our busy season. Raise your hand if you've been in our busy season before. So you know what it's like going into fourth quarter where we do 60% of our business in a compressed 3 months. It's like a tremendous undertaking, and we're injecting into the system more product. Pretty amazing that we're going to be changing from the boot plant to the footwear plant. I'm real stoked on calling this place the footwear plant. When I sit like at Calzaleo and Wilton in that room, in the boiler room down there, and they got that thing on the wall with Bass Shoe, and it shows all those different styles. Of course, we're doing it our own way, but we're gonna be offering all those different styles, which is tremendous, and this is the team that's gonna make it happen. Only one issue, the team's not big enough. And so, if you know people that are looking to work for a job, to work for Origin, have ever inquired, or you think somebody might have the skills necessary, the dexterity, would plug into our culture, which for me is the most important thing, is the culture. I like teams that get along, that cover and move, and that want to walk away at the end of the day and look back and say, that's pretty badass, we accomplished that. Right? So that's what we're looking for at Origin. Please bring them on, because in this plant alone, we're going to be hiring probably 10 plus people in the coming months. And some of those we want to inject immediately, especially onboarding the sandals here. We had 5,000 clicks through to people who want the sandals. We're only going to offer 3,000 out of the gate, and it's going to take some time to even get those made. So I will say, as chaos comes into the system, right? Like, let's make sure we're helping out. We're covering and moving where we can. We're jumping in where we can to try and help the process go smoother. And it's going to get more chaotic this spring, because next spring, 2026, we're bringing sneakers into this factory. My long-term strategic vision would be to push fulfillment right out of here. Love you, Hannah. Would be to push them right out of here, and that this whole thing is a footwear plant. Or at least push them into the corner, or maybe blow out a wall and expand this facility. Something. I don't know if Dylan could handle Hannah going somewhere else. So please tell your friends and family about what we're doing at Origin, that we're scaling. Tell them about the product we're making, and just speak from your experience and speak the truth about what you like or what you dislike. Like, I'd rather you just be honest with people so they know what to expect when they're coming on. That's really important in onboarding people into this culture. So I just wanted to get out there and just say thanks for crushing the year. And it's about to get busier, so let's be flexible as we get into our busy season. But excited to make this happen. So kick ass, take names, leave no prisoners. Thank you. All right, so we are hiring here at the Origin footwear plant, and it's a great team. A young team of shoe dogs, of shoemakers that have brought back the dying art of manufacturing footwear in Maine, in this part of Maine, which it's been about 30 years. And so we're making boots, we're making sandals, we're making sneakers next year. I mean, check this thing out. Look at the quality of that. Work boots, safety toe boots, steel toe boots, lifestyle boots, and everything in between. So if you're looking to be part of something special and part of this reclamation, this revival of manufacturing in Maine, and you're near Franklin County, you're near Farmington, whether you're in Skowhegan, Madison, or Lewiston, come here and join this team, and we're looking forward to having you. That's such a good team at the footwear plant. One of those teams that just like absolutely crushes it, and hopefully they can find some friends. But we're gonna have to go on a hiring spree here to expand this footwear offering. I think this sandal as a core product, I mean, for spring, summer, at the price point we're bringing it to market, I don't think we can quantify the opportunity. It's tremendous, and when we integrate sneakers, I mean, knowing that as we develop this sneaker offering, and that we're going to have some very unique styles also, because we can use the fabric we weave right here in Maine, that performance jiu-jitsu gi fabric, which will make a great upper. The upper is the part of the fabric part of the sneaker. They call that the upper. Along with using some of our leathers, whether it's bison leather or steer leather, along with using some of our other textiles that we've developed, like Moab or even denim. Like there's so many options with this sneaker offering in the spring. So anticipating this explosive growth, but not getting over our skis on hiring. And I think that would be my biggest call out to anybody who's trying to build something or scale something. You could say that if you buy a bigger fish tank and you put a small fish, it'll grow to size. Like I've heard this. So, build it bigger. I believe the opposite. I believe build it smaller because it forces you and it drives a behavior of efficiency. When there isn't enough people, when there isn't enough space, you have to get really efficient in close quarters. It's close quarters combat. You've got to know where each other is so you're not tripping over each other. And it creates a Russian ballet of sorts. It's a dance. And it takes all the waste out of the system. So there's no place to just stack a pallet here, or just stick a machine there, or just set it in the corner. And so it drives efficiency, and that's what lean manufacturing is all about. Rather have a smaller space that's more efficient than a bigger space that can collect clutter. And you can have clutter of people too. The idea with just throwing a person at a problem is not a solution. It doesn't work. You would think throwing more people at problems would fix the problem. It doesn't. It doesn't fix the problem. And it's doing more with less. It's being resourceful and gaining those efficiencies and building a great team around those processes that want to work together. So I'm very cautious anytime I add people into the system. That's why I'm starting with the team, saying if you have friends and family that you believe would plug into our culture and into this factory, and please share with them your own experiences about what you love about working for Origin or what you don't like about working for Origin. I'd rather them have the whole picture first before applying. But we're looking for good people who want to work in a team environment, who want to make cool shit. That's the key. So we got to scale this thing up. Sounds like 50 people over the next 6 months, 10 in Maine and 40 in North Carolina, where the majority of our apparel manufacturing is. So always fun going into hiring mode, because last year we had to kind of cut to the bone because of our situation last year. Go watch that video if you're interested in what happened there.